Dashing Blade nearest to us, under orders and away. Dashing Blade was just a little bit slow there, and Be My Chief going on the far side. Be My Chief from sheer precocity. Dashing Blade makes his ground, the sheepskin noseband towards the inner. Revelation just the back marker, and Be My Chief settled on firmly in the lead by Steve Cawthon, with Dashing Blade going sweetly in second, and just behind them sheer precocity. Revelation still just the back marker. They swing into the home stretch. Be My Chief, the leader. Dashing Blade over on the far side. On the near side to us, Life Watch Vision going well. Sheer precocity between him and Dashing Blade on the far side. Revelation still the back marker of the quintet, and Be My Chief still the leader, being chased along by Steve. Under pressure, Dashing Blade on the far side. Be My Chief from Dashing Blade as they race down towards the furlong pole. And here comes Revelation with a challenge towards the stand side. Be My Chief from Dashing Blade and Revelation. They race up towards the line. Be My Chief from Dashing Blade and Revelation. Be My Chief being pressed by Revelation as they come to the line, but holds them. Be My Chief, the winner. Revelation is second, and third is Dashing Blade. 4 and 5 was sheer precocity and Life Watch Vision. And so the result of the Lanson Champagne Vintage Stakes. First, number 1, Be My Chief, owned by Mr. Peter Burrell and Mrs. Mark Burrell, trained by Henry Cecil and ridden by Steve Cawthon. Second was number 4, Revelation, owned by Francis Lever Partners, trained by Guy Harwood and ridden by Greville Starkey. And third was number 3, Dashing Blade, owned by Mr. Geoffrey Smith, trained by Ian Bording and ridden by John Matthias. Fourth was number 5, Sheer Precocity. Be My Chief gets an immediate 20-to-1 quote for the 1992,000 guineas from Victor Chandler. And Be My Chief, yet another winner of the Lanson Champagne Vintage for Henry Cecil, who won it in 79 with Marathon Gold, 83 with Trojan Fen, 85 with Faustus, 88 with High Estate. Two of those previous winners ridden by Steve Cawthon, Faustus and High Estate, and now Steve aboard his 88th winner of the season, returning here on this colt by Chief's Crown out of Lady Be Mine, winner now of all his 4 races.
Well, Steve Cawthon made this a good gallop, which suited John Matthias on Dashing Blade, we should say. It enabled him to settle. He was in front for a long way, Steve, and at this point, having held off his challengers, here comes Revelation, who's running as the best race so far, held up. Different tactics today, looked a threat for a moment. I rather feel that Be My Chief had been in front for long enough, and he was just idling a little bit in the last 200 yards of the race. Never really looked like getting beaten, but just